Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Alright guys, you may look at this car, you may say, oh, I got this. This is a piece of cake. Especially if you're British. Or if you come from the UK or you lived in UK and you're familiar with the British cars. You say, oh, this is a Riley. We got it. Bingo. Problem solved. But you are 50% right. And I'm going to tell you why. As I started collecting cars, like especially, diecast, obviously, or resin models, I started knowing a lot of brands that I never heard in my life. And especially brands that are quite close to where I'm from, native. And I'm surprised because I thought I knew it all. When you think you know it all and you don't know it all, that was me. So this is one of those brands that I said, what is that? But let me give you a proper presentation. What we have in front of us, it's a 1960, and it's called Siam Di Tella 1500. Now, when I started looking a little bit more about this model, I said, this is a British car. This is a British model. And then I started reading, and this is a model that it was a brand. It's some type of company from Argentina. Again, Argentinian market had a lot of cars, a lot of brands that are very obscure that a lot of people are not familiar with, and all these diecasts they're bringing them up, and I love it. I love it because I never heard about it. I'm sure a lot of people have never heard about it either. So this brand right here, the Siam Di Tella 1500, was they got a license obtained by the British Motor Corporation that they let obviously based a model from the British brands, and the design was from the Riley model. I think it's called Riley 4. Um, Not fully sure. If you're familiar with it, let me know. But again, this car right here, it's quite interesting. I like it. I like how, even though you think you know it, but you don't know it, that happened to me. I said, what is Siam Di Tella? I said, what is that? I had to Google it because I never seen them. And like I said before, I am from the area, from where I'm native close to from where these cars are from, but I never heard about them. Again, this is a brand that was sold only in Argentina, and I'm not sure if it also sold like in their neighbor countries like Uruguay. Not fully sure, but I've never seen one in person. Now, this car here was used a lot for taxis in Argentina. They used a lot for taxis back in the early 60s because it was the proper size, practical, reliable, and since they were building them locally, it was worth worth selling them to the local market as the more options possible. Altogether, by the way, guys, of the 1500 sedan, they made almost 46,000 of them in a range between 1959 and 1966. So, they try to make quite a few models out there. And I even have a pickup model of this brand in Diecast. I have a pickup which I'll post in a future video. But by the way, Siam, it was a brand that not only sold cars, it sold appliances. So it was not just a car brand. It was a little bit of everything. They try to give you the options to go everywhere. Everywhere means in choices of sell. They want to make sure they get money out of them. Money out of the brand, the name brand. Alright, guys. So, basically, the engine wise, as is 1500, it was a 1489 cc's single carburetor. Alright, guys. So, I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie, guys. I was looking at the car right now as it was going around, and it even has an Argentinian license plate. That's the old school Argentinian license plate. But if it's, it's how funny it is that you never get to know exactly at the end how many brands out there worldwide existed throughout these many decades. It's just strange that when we think you know all of them, at the end you don't know all of them. Well, this to me, was especially one of them. And I did in my research. There's a lot of other brands from Argentina that obviously no longer in the market, and I have a lot of them too. I like to post cars from all over the world, even models that are not common, not many people know. Hey, all of them are welcome in my channel. All right, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever seen one of these? Have you ever drove one of these? Maybe you traveled to Argentina and you got lucky and you drove one of these. Or you were in a cab as you were visiting back in the 60s and 70s. You were in a taxi cab in one of these. Or do they feel exactly how O'Reilly would have felt back then? I'm sure it did. It was basically almost the same. Definitely let me know in the comments below what you guys think about these models. Do you like them? Do you find them that why wouldn't just they exported the whole Riley brand? Alright guys, don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up that I always appreciate. Don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button that will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Okay, take care of yourselves more than ever. Goodbye.